Hola, buenas noches. ¿Cómo estáis? Yo... Pues ahí estoy, lo llevo. A veces los días son un poco tristes con esto de la encerrona y... Pero bueno, bienvenido una noche más a esta mota del cosmos, que es mi cuarto. No voy a hablar muy alto, es tarde, no podía dormir. Y he pensado, pero ¿cómo me puedo yo quejar de la situación si tenemos a Separ, que tiene que salvar el puto universo entero? Nos vamos nosotros a venir abajo solo porque nos van a encerrar un mesecito y no vamos a ganar ni un puto duro. Bueno, nos ponemos en situación. Acabamos de... acabamos de hacer una putada que no sé cómo repercutirá en el resto de la historia porque teníamos aquí a los Ragnar, que era una raza extinta en la cual hubo una gran guerra hace muchos años y se extinguieron, pero bueno, rescataron un huevo, en fin. Y la matriarca Venecia intentaba pues recuperar esa fuerza, ¿no? Para ponerla a favor de Saren. La matriarca Venecia resultó ser no tan mala, era una buena mujer, la madre de aquí nuestra compañera Liara. Pero en un golpe de cordura, en un momento ahí de fuerza, consiguió ser ella misma y nos contó que estaba siendo como adoctrinada, que cada vez que pasaba más tiempo con Saren, alguna fuerza extraña le estaba como obligando a complacerle siempre. Pero bueno, hemos sido bastante cabrones, ha muerto. Encima, antes de morir, hemos dicho que era una mujer desleal. En fin, muy propio del cabronazo de Separ. Y hemos matado a los Ragnar. ¿Qué hubiera pasado si lo hubiésemos dejado vivo? ¿Ah? Para jugar al juego y lo rescatáis vosotros. Yo ya lo sé, pero no os lo voy a decir. Por cierto, voy a comprobar que está bien todo esto. Vamos a ver. Sí, estamos en directo. Vale. Un espectador, si soy yo mismo. Bueno, y ahora que ya... ¿Ahora qué tenemos que hacer? Muy bien. ¿Y el diario qué dice? En el corazón de la estación Grieta, has encontrado a la última reina de una especie de insecto que se pensaba extinta desde hace miles de años. Has llegado a la conclusión de que su especie es demasiado peligrosa y la has matado. Pues sí. El matriarca Venecia ha muerto, pero antes de hacerlo te ha dado la localización del relé de Mu. Ah, es verdad. El relé de Mu, que está perdido. Estaba perdido. Ocúpate de los laboratorios de seguridad. No sé si estoy yendo bien por aquí. Creo que sí.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
¿Por qué tengo esa marca ahí, tío? Que lo he puesto yo ahí, ¿no? Como un gilipollas. Un jalipollas. Tengo que ir aquí. Laboratorio de cuarentena. Crea una cura. Venga, vamos para allá entonces. Seguro que estaba yendo en dirección contraria. ¿Ahora para dónde? Dios, tengo que ir todo rectísimo. Pero bueno. Se me ha vuelto más tonta. No puedo. ¿Por qué no? Bueno, pues nada. Pues vuelta otra vez.
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
I understand that we'll be dead soon. Talk fast.
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Pero no funcionó. De hecho, los niños se volvieron locos. Bueno, los niños, los bichitos. ¿Qué hay del macho alfa?
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Una pura al diablo. Dime cómo te va a verlo.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Toma fatality. No me acordaba de esto.
Enemy contact. Perimeter clear.
El código de la purga. Pobre hombre. Pobre hombre. Toma. Antes de que muera, toma. Bueno, vamos a ver.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Vamos a ver qué pasa aquí.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
Qué mierda.
What's the status of the facility?
¿Cuál es el estado, joder?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Ups. Creo que tenemos que irnos de aquí. Suena a bichitos que lo han pasado mal. Hostia, un minuto, vámonos de aquí. Es que bajaba de frame, tío, madre mía. Dios, esto chulo. Qué barbaridad. No recuerdo una mierda de esta hace mucho tiempo. Yo como tal radar, colega. Qué barbaridad. Así que han bajado los frames y todo. La Xbox no podía ya con tanto. Solo un punto para ella, tío. Qué mal, ¿no? Otro punto para ella nada más. Bueno, pues ya está. Y yo que tengo ya 14 acumulados, ¿qué pasa? Intimidación no me dan más. Ya está, hasta aquí. Completada, vale. Aquí no había como un ascensor. No, esto no es. Creo que de hecho donde estaban los dos ascensores que uno no me dejaban era por el que me he escapado o qué. Uno de estos dos ascensores, vamos a ver. ¿Por qué no puedo? En fin, vámonos de aquí.
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
Ay, madre mía.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Pero me da la sensación de que me he ido sin haber resuelto ciertas misiones.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Tiene ahí un poco cara de cabreo, ¿no?
I won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here. Understood?
Ahí.
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Venga, hablo un poquito con el consejo, a ver qué nos dice.
Catch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I fail to find it amusing.
¿Que no le veo la gracia? Jo, me da muchas ganas de hacer eso. Venga.
Save the sermon. I'm just here to follow up on my report.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
Found them and wiped them out. Do you take pleasure from committing genocide, Shepard?
¿Encuentras algún placer especial en el genocidio? Pues a veces sí.
Depends on the species, Turian.
Commander, you are aggressing a member of the Council. You will show the proper respect.
Tú no me lo muestras a mí.
Respect works both ways.
We made you a Spectre. There's no greater form of respect.
No, hombre.
This arguing is pointless. Commander, we have your report. Let us know if anything further develops.
Rebeldía, por favor, rebeldía. Ahí está. Rebeldía a muerte. Bueno, vamos a comentar la tripulación. Una crucecita aquí, ¿para qué? A ver si Presley tiene algo que decir.
Yes, Commander?
No.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Bueno, a ver si podemos ligar un poquito por nuestra nave. A ver qué se cuenta caída.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezzi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Ya, pero yo soy el comandante Shepard y hago lo que me sale de las pelotas.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
¿No se puede actualizar?
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. That'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Kinetic subsidiary.
Kinetics. Vamos a seguir investigando sobre caída.
I haven't heard anything about kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, kinetics was set up to track element zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
¿Tuviste un mal profesor?
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass
Era un
to
auténtico
break us
hijo
if
de
we
puta.
turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
Este hombre ha tenido una vida chunga, ¿eh? Lo
We'll
tuvo que
talk
pasar
another
mal.
time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
La penilla. Bueno. Pues está guay recordar y refrescar estas cosillas, ¿no? Los turianos fueron como los encargados de enseñarle a los humanos la biótica una vez que entendieron lo del elemento cero. Taquilla de sepa. Quedarse todo. Creo que deberíamos hablar con... A ver qué dice la doctora Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. I wanted to travel the stars.
Viajar a la estrella.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on.
I should go.
Esta mujer no dice nada nuevo. No, habla con Liara. A ver cómo se encuentra.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
I blame Saren. And if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
Me gustaría hablar contigo, que es un poco
I should go.
Goodbye,
para
Commander.
ligármela, yo creo. Y no voy a ser ese hombre que usa la técnica del pajarillo herido. ¿Sabéis cuál es la técnica del pajarillo herido, no? O cuando alguien rompe, va ahí a saco, ¿no? A ver si, aprovechando que está, va por tu víctima. Hay gente que es así. Se quiere follar a alguien y lo que hace es, pues, aprovechar que está débil para presionar ahí emocionalmente. En fin, mierdas de la vida. Y se para un cabrón, pero tampoco un mega mierda. Veamos qué hay por aquí. Ahora con nuestro colega Garrusín.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
Historia de Garrus.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatened? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes, walking, living test tubes.
Tubo de ensayo.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold
Qué
them.
fuerte. No me acordaba de esta historia, tío.
He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Nunca lo atraparon. O sea, la historia mola mucho, ¿no? Había un genetista que cogía gente pobre, le clonaba los órganos, o sea, le sacaba su órgano bueno, le clonaba el otro para que se desarrollara dentro de su cuerpo y los vendía, tío. Qué cosa más chunga, ¿no?
Why not? What the hell happened?
¿Por qué no lo pillaron?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel.
Hostia,
I told them those hostages were dead anyway. They just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Idiota.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Patton and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Tienes razón, Garro, yo estoy contigo.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Doctor Saleon.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Saleon?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke.
Doctor Corazón. Una especie de chiste.
They weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Toma, podemos ir a por el doctor, cabrón.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Saleon, I want to be there when you find
Por supuesto que sí, chaval. Tú eres mi colega. Vamos a hablar con Cachonda Mental. A ver si Cachonda Mental está dispuesta a...
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Dime que no he oído nada.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my
El tiracazo no te lo va a pegar, pero el porrazo contra el cabecero de la cama... Contra el cabecero de la cama sí te va.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Vamos a hablar de tu padre.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
Next you'll tell me you all ran across green fields singing show tunes.
Don't knock show tunes. I might have to take exception. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sara será su hermana, ¿no?
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Qué aburrimiento, ¿qué es esa mierda? Tennyson, ¿verdad? Siempre me gustó. Especial. Venga, ahí, conexión, tú y yo estamos hechos el uno para el otro.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Yo no debo juzgarte. Yo también soy creyente. Venga, no soy creyente, pero yo qué sé. Por meter. Seré creyente solamente si la meto en caliente. El creyente caliente.
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Ay, qué va.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. You made the right decision, Skipper. If you haven't talked to Dr. Tassoni, you probably should. She just lost her mom. That has to hurt. Just saying, Skipper.
What's your opinion on the last
You mean the
mission?
Rachni, right? They proved... You made the... If you haven't talked to Dr. Just saying, Skipper.
Me da la sensación de que podía haber hablado más con ella. Voy a hacer una cosa.